Feed the beast.
Hello everyone, this is Mr. Piggy here. Welcome back to another episode of Mindpunch FTB the Beast, or the Mindpunch FTB Server. We're at the bottom of our house today in the wilderness, which I'll show you guys in due time. But today we're in the bottom of our wilderness house, and I think I'll show you that now. Actually, it's raining, which sucks, but I'll show you from a distance, right about here, maybe. There we go, that's our house in the wilderness. It's like a little windmill. We got a floor there at the bottom, which is our Thaumcraft. We got a few rooms up there, and it sort of gets bigger as we go up until we get to the very top. I got a Silk Touch enchantment on a pick, and I went into the Twilight Forest to collect that little smokestack thing. And I used that for the chimney because I thought it would look cool. I moved all my thermal expansion machines over here. I'm running off peat-fired engines at the moment. Got a little bit of resource smelting going on. I got my little storage room in here, complete with chunk loader. I still got all my bee stuff. I've still got all the bee stuff over here at Spawn Town. I've now got a chunk loader here as well. We've got a beehive with some. Ooh, our jungle bees actually died there. That's awesome. We'll come back later for this stuff, but all this stuff's gonna be working now when I'm not there because of the jungle. Or the chunk loader. Although the jungle bees, they actually poison you whenever you get near them. So that's just kind of something to keep in mind. And I've been messing around with Thaumcraft, and it's caused me a lot of difficulties. Because I have been like, I'm trying to set up a Thaumcraft room, and I couldn't do it in any other areas because underneath that crucible there, which is basically a cauldron right-clicked done with a wand, which you see here. There's lava, and that obviously will set the house on fire, and after burning most of it down, like 3 times, I finally got it to work. I surrounded the room in this blockade of this, glowstone brick, or something. Yeah, there it is. Is it? No. Yeah, there it is. The large glowstone bricks, which is like kind of the better version, and those are crafted, quite simply. 4 glowstone blocks and some chiseled stone brick. And the entire house actually took me about 9 hours or something ridiculous to build. So yeah. Another thing I've been doing is I've been messing around with Thaumcraft, as I obviously already said. This Thaumonomicon has all my discoveries so far. So all this stuff up here is unlocked by default, as is this, which is these smoky quartz. And if I had realized this before I did this room, I probably would use the smoky quartz. But it's just charcoal surrounded by quartz, and then we can make it into slabs, etc., just like regular quartz. But I've been able to research a few things here, all these transmutations. Basically, this allows us to throw various amounts of silver, metal, or iron into a crucible over here. And that's going to make us, different kinds of nuggets for the various types. I think we can transmute iron, tin, lead, copper, silver, and gold. So that's all the metals in the game. Well, all the non-alloy metals in the game can now be transmuted, while other metals, so I can throw in an iron here, and that'll get me 8 nuggets of another type. I managed to get this thaumium scoop, which are actually used for bees. It's like the regular scoop, which you use to pick up beehives. You've got the thaumium one, which is stronger and faster, and apparently beeter. Alright, it's like better. Thaumium, which is a magic metal, it's kind of a halfway thing between iron and diamond in the vanilla game. And yeah, we can make railers with this. We can make torch placer. I didn't look at this. Trailhead. Apparently we can replace some of this stuff with thaumium. And that's cool, I guess. What else did I get? I got these magical building blocks, which are used to make that thing down at the bottom right of my screen there. The thing table, I can't remember. Night Tour here, which is the Eternal Flames. And we got these things are like Molotov cocktails. These are just like floating balls of light. This is currently what I'm researching, and I wanted to film a little research today. Currently we have Lux and Potentia, and we're trying to get some gaseous glowstone. Now, I don't know what's in this. I gotta confess that. So, I don't know. I've tried a few things already. So basically we just click this and it'll blur out whatever isn't in it. Whatever elements isn't in it. Because every item has, well, every item compatible with Thaumcraft anyway has that, which sort of just tells you what the item has in it. And yeah, so let's just keep on research. There we go, guys. We got it. Gaseous glowstone. Let's see. Researching the atrocities of the light is paying off. You're close to finding a way to make completely invisible light. Ooh, that's interesting. Although these blocks sort of give off light, they sort of do it for me. Anyway. So it's glowstone, nitor, and a glass file. Version glowstone with a raw flame. This file contains a concentrated extract of gaseous glowstone that can be released through right click and will spread relatively fast in the nearby area, lighting it up. Awesome. So let's make some gaseous glowstone. So we need nitor, 2 glowstone, and a glass file. So the nitor, 6 lux, 4 potentia, and 4 ignis. No, I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'll leave that for now. I don't need it at the current moment in time. Let's see what we can get here. This looks like the thaumium grafter, because the scoop had a similar. I have a ton of flint and a ton of spider eyes. Well, apparently it's not the grafter. What could this be? If it's 2, let's check our thaumonomical. Now, we have this big list of stuff to research, but in addition, there are sort of other things too, like hidden things that we won't find out about for a while. What's that? Ooh, that is interesting. Alumentium, huh? Let's try some ash, maybe. See if we can get out of this. Nothing, apparently. I have tons of flint and stuff. No, we cannot get anything out of that. There we go, some magic. Awesome. Thaumium grafter. Okay, well, grafters are to do with, grafting tree leaves. So I'm just going to assume that we'd have that in there. Oh, we got herba too. Awesome, the sapling should finish the deal. Hurry up, stop using all my saplings. Discovery, thaumium grafter. This improved grafter is more durable than the plain one. Your non-magical arborist, which is someone who works with trees, acquaintances tend to use in their exploits. It should be possible to allow them to be enchanted with repairing magic to make them last indefinitely. So we can give that the repair enchant, apparently. So let's see what else we can get. And is there anything for flint? I do not. Okay, so we're getting some gaseous tenebrae or something like that. I don't know what that is. Judging by the last one, though, I'm going to imagine, because it's gaseous, I'm imagining it's going to have the similar recipe to the gaseous glowstone. It's just, all in at once, no? Let's see, what does this thing have here, the elementium? Fractus, ignis, potentia. I think we've already ruled out all of those. At least Fractus and I don't know if we got igneous, right? No, we have. Let's try some glowstone. No, apparently not. Huh, this is a tricky one. Do I have any books? I do, and I've got some leather, so we'll try that. Books, maybe you've got some knowledge in you. Nope, doesn't like to read. Try leather. No, didn't think so. I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I'll probably be back once I figure out what the heck is in this. Okay, guys, so I kind of thought about it, and tenebrae is a Latin term for dark. And so, I know there's a dark aspect from previous experience with Thaumcraft, and I know that Zycorium used to have it, and that Ink Sacs used to have it. And since we don't have Zycraft in this pack currently, I think I'm gonna have to go hunting for some squids. Kinda disappointed. I really would love Zycrafting, and I'd love Red Par and extra bees and the Gravity Suit mod, but I think at least with extra bees and Gravity Suit, they're quite hard to live without just because of the sheer amount of awesome stuff the Gravity Suit adds. The Gravity Suit pack, because it's not just the actual Gravity Suit, the Gravity chest plate, etc. It's actually also advanced jetpack, advanced nano chest plate, advanced solar helmet, ultimate solar helmet, etc. So it does add a lot of cool stuff that you just don't appreciate because it's not in the name. So I miss it. Ty especially misses it, man. And Ziwa and myself are missing the bees, the extra bees. as well. Okay, we're back. I gathered a few more ink sacs. Really hoping this will be enough. By the way, for those who are wondering about Latin, there's two things how I know about that. It's also, I do Latin in school as a subject, and also I Google translated the word, because a lot of the Thaumcraft stuff is Latin. After learning how to create gaseous glowstone, you think about making the air dark, you're confident this is possible, and that the other alchemical material is required. So I'm assuming this is just like a counterpart to gaseous glowstone, because from what I'm understanding, it basically makes like an area here, like say this was dark, and I right click with a thing of gaseous glowstone, it permanently would be lit up, and I'm assuming the gaseous tenebris will get it dark. Or make it dark, rather. Let's see what else we can get. Unknown. Gunpowder. Well, we've already got gunpowder, but I guess it can't hurt to get it again, right? Oh wow, it has both of those things in it. From ash. Thankfully I get a lot of ash from the peat. The ash is actually produced as a byproduct of using the peat bog engines, which I'm fine with because it's a useful byproduct. You can get a better peat with it, which the bituminous peat, which and you can also get a few other things as well. So this elementium has such explosive properties, maybe you can harness just some of what you learned to create something more mundane, but just as explosive. Awesome. Lag. Okay, right. So even when I'm not recording, I'm getting this weird lag spike whenever I research anything with Thaumcraft or get an achievement. I think it's just a little thing at the top right of your screen sort of lags your game a little. Oh, magic tallow. Oh, this stuff. Use zombie flesh for this because I remember this. Oh darn, lag. Oh darn. Sometimes when I do cuts, guys, if I haven't accomplished anything in the meantime, it's just me getting rid of lag. Unfortunately, it's just something that goes with playing Feed the Beast. Not much I can do about it, so. This is a simple one. I know this one off by heart because it's such a simple recipe. Right, magic tallow. Oh yeah. So let's see. By processing and heating flesh in the crucible, you believe you can create a mystical tallow suited for many arcane uses, aka golems and eating. I think that's about it. Not really many, but what can you do? Let's get rid of the barley seeds too. It's pretty barley, man. No, I'm not going to be that bad with my puns. Okay, nothing there by the looks. Nothing there either. Let's try throw in some ash. Ash has a lot of elements that are used quite often. Maybe a spider eye. No. Let's check our Thaumonomicon. We got all that stuff there to the side. We need to get this basic artificing, I believe it is. Maybe we should get some magic or some blocks or something in there. Darn lag, go away, come again another day. Darn it. I must sound so weird when I do that kind of voice. No. Dirt maybe? No. Magic? It's quite a... Okay, there we go. Enchanted fabric, so this must have leather. So I know some of these research recipes, or at least have a rough idea of some of the stuff they have, because in previous versions they've had similar things to what they have in the current version, so that's how I know for some of them. So, crafting table, because some stuff just kind of gets stuck in my head. I wish my exams, my school stuff would get stuck in my head, but nope. Okay, so, discovery enchanted fabric. You've created a simple but strong fabric from wool and spider silk. You're sure you can infuse it with magic somehow to create a wonderful crafting component. Cool. Cool story, bro. So I kind of want to do a little bit of messing about, do some more research, because I want to show you the crafting system in Thaumcraft, and I don't want to record 50 million different research projects. So I'm going to be right back once I find something I actually want to craft. Here's something we want to make, guys, the thermometer. You believe that this mystical device will point you in the direction of nearby sources of mystical energy. Basically, this is going to track how much Vis is in the area around us. And this should be a good chance to show off the crafting system in Thaumcraft. And now we've unlocked this. Now, we've still got a little bit of stuff here to do. But Whoa, what the heck now? But basically, now that both of these are unlocked, we can now research this, which is the Unified Thaumic Field Theory, which will unlock Tier 2, which has all the wands and all the tools and all the other really, really cool stuff. Although Tier 3 is better, Tier 2 is still pretty awesome as well. So, it must be like a buff version of Enchanted Fabric, maybe. But anyway, so for now, Thermometer, where you at? There's still actually a bunch of stuff in Tier 1 we haven't done yet, but there we go. Thermometer. Water shard and 4 gold. Easy. Where's the catch? Well, you're going to find out in just a sec. So we have to do it in this infusion altar. And this infusion altar... Oh, hang on. Do we even need the infusion altar? God damn. Well, it turns out we can just do it in a regular crafting table, but... I was going to show you the crafting system in Thaumcraft, where you have to throw stuff into the cauldron, but I guess that'll have to wait a little while. So basically you can see by how fast it's moving, and what direction it's in, what direction the aura is in. So there's a lot of aura over this way, according to the thermometer. I'm going to put this in my ender pouch with most of my other kind of tools. And we'll put that away for now. We're going to be back once we find something better. Oh, guys, it's happening. We're researching it. The Unified Thaumic Field Theory. Woo! Making progress. I had to go kill a bunch of cows as well, but... I'm assuming they'll be iron, right? Oh, my God. I haven't done this one in so long. There we go. I knew we'd have some knowledge in there. It is a theory, after all. So we're 40% done. Instrumentum, maybe? Nope. Let's see, prick and tissue, surely. Or whatever the heck it's called. Whatever the heck it's called. What a description. Messes? Nope. Surely one of these things, right? No. Hashtag third world research problem. Well, darn. I got some aura from some air shards, and then realized that there's still 4 more of the darn aspects left to get. Damn it. Straight after there, we got some solemn into the mix. Let's see, glowstone maybe? Nope, apparently not. Gold? Karas? No? Okay. Ooh, fire. And we also have unlocked these other 2. This mutatio, which comes from netherwort and zombie brains. Do I have any brains? I do. No, hang on, that's not even. So I'm going to have to go get some netherwort for that. And I'm going to have to get some clocks for this tempest, which is time, movement, and... Okay, we're about to finish researching. I went and got some netherwort. And now... Where's my clocks? There they are. 9 clocks. Should be hopefully plenty. There we go, only needed 2. Waste of gold, but who cares? So, Unified Thaumic Field Theory. You may be onto something here. For the moment it lies just outside your grasp. But you're beginning to see how the magical element and natural worlds all fit together. Knowledge like this could prove invaluable. You guys like my wizard voice, right? So now we've unlocked Tier 2, and I'm just going to start piling in Instrumentum in here because I want to get some of the cool tools, like this one. All the kinds of wands and the axes and the shovels, etc. So here we go, Wand of Excavation. We're probably going to need a few extra things. So I'm going to be right back once I've finished getting what I need for the Wand of Excavation. Well, that one was quick, painless, and relatively easy. So there we go, Wand of Excavation. I'm going to need my wizard voice again. A logical step in your exploration of magic would be to find a way to utilize it as a mining tool. Studying earth moving and mining tools should show you the way. Okay, cool. So, Thaumonomicon. So now you'll see that all these different kinds of wands are lit up. So there's a Wand of Frost, which shoots ice crystals and freezes blocks, not that useful. Wand of Lightning, which is relatively useful. It sort of just, lightnings things and does damage to them. Not a lot, though. You have to kind of do a lot to kill them. Wand of Fire, I would say the best one for fighting. Sets mobs on fire, kills them quite quickly. And then this one, which is the Wand of Equal Trade, which replaces blocks with other blocks. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's an advanced version of the Wand of Equal Trade. It wasn't in the last version, so maybe it's a version of the one of Eco Trade where you don't have to have blocks in your inventory to use it or something like that. I'll have all those wands researched for the next episode so that we can actually make those on camera, and then I'll research them off camera so you guys don't have to go through all that pain. So 3 earth shards and a wand of the apprentice. So it looks like we're going to need another wand of the apprentice. Let's dump out a lot of this rubbish here. Let's head up. And we're getting a little lag in the server between Z1 and M4. I am for you creating ages. We're actually on with Dew and Fire as well. But Mistcraft ages. Lag the server slightly when created, apparently. Okay, let's head down to the lower levels. So I quite like this, but I'll give you a proper tour before I end off the video. I have 1 or 2 things I want to do before I end off this episode, but we're getting close to the point where we gotta say goodbye pretty soon. So 3 earth shards, and I think I'll just use a regular V shard for the wand. Because these wands, we don't need any specific kind of a shard, just a stick, a gold nugget, and then any kind of a shard from Thaumcraft. So now, to craft these things, we need the infusion altar, put the wand there, and then the 3 shards, and then we put our wand in there. Where'd it go? Where did I put that thing? Always misplace my wands. Are you kidding me? Where's my wand? Did I put it in the chest by accident, maybe? I did not. Well, it looks like we're having to make another wand. There's probably going to be people screaming in the comments. Your wand's there, idiot. You just passed your wand. I put it in the chest, didn't I? There's people screaming in the comments already before I'd even find it, because people like to comment before watching the entire video. So I think this is enough V. So we need to have, you'll see, wow, it's not appearing in the crafting interface, but you'll see these 2 symbols at the bottom, which is what the item requires. So it requires 16 metal and 4 instrumentum. And we don't just put these in there. No, we do not. We throw them into the cauldron. And your cauldron has to be within 16 blocks of the infusion altar. Pretty simple stuff. And then you just throw in the items that you need. So if we need how much of this instrumentum? 4. So that's 4 flint, because flint has 1 instrumentum each. Now bear in mind here, whatever you don't use, like whatever excess elements here. So like flint, for example, has saxum, which is the rock element, as well as the instrumentum. So that saxum's not going to be used in this recipe. It's just going to go off into the atmosphere and pollute the air with bad magic, which will cause bad things to happen, like lightning strikes, hunger, nausea, mobs, in increasing numbers, etc., etc. So how much metal do we need anyway? 16. Let me get inside track there. I think it's 8 each, right? Yeah. So it's 2 iron to throw into the crucible. And if it's within, you can see the energies will be seeping out of the cauldron over there. And yeah, let's just go over here. Grab our new wand of excavation. Ooh. So we're going to be at spawn time, and I'm going to do a few things with my bees. And yeah. Actually, no, hang on. Let's give you a tour. Okay, guys, so now we're going to give you a tour of the house, and then I'm going to go to spawn town, do a little bit of stuff with the bees, and then we're going to round off the episode. So you enter in here. This is the first thing you're going to see. This is going to be my machine room for all my thermal expansion stuff. And I've got a little window there. My storage room's in there. On this floor, we have a little area here. We got the main hallway and our window looking out. We got another little hallway in here, which is going to be my Tinker's Construct room. And I think I might install like a smeltery over there in future. And we got another little room here. I don't know what I'm going to use this room for yet. We'll see. Maybe industrial craft machines. Although I think I'd like a basement for that, to be honest. I think that would just be better, to be honest, in the long run. I'd say to be honest a lot today. So there's our machines there. We got Thaumcraft room right down at the bottom, which I'm not going to show you. That thing cost me way too much trouble to make. Another room here. I don't know what this is going to be used for. Likewise with this one. Plenty of rooms unused, which is good. And then we got this room, which is going to be my library and enchanting room in future. It's kind of primitive at the moment. Not level 30 enchants yet, but, you know, what can you do? I'll make it better in the future. So next time you see me, I'm going to be at spawn time with a relatively clean inventory to work on some bee stuff. Okay, guys, we're back at spawn time. And we've rebred the bees. The magical bee room over here, haven't seen much changes to it. I've just basically been breeding the same kinds of bees with the same kinds of bees. Although I did add in some of the sorceress drones into this to kind of, get some things. And we got some kind of magic comb, which when centrifuge, whatever it was, squeezed, gave us some magic wax, which apparently doesn't have very many more uses than regular wax, but it does have prickly tissue on it, which I'll be using for some Thaumcraft research soon, I'm sure. We got some silky cones being produced on a tropical drone here. We're getting some very, very fast tropical bees. Like, this is the second generation of this particular family of bees, and this is very fertile, and this is great comb production. I left it like a minute there. Oh, damn. No, damn it. That's why I need the 8-beer suit, because it poisons you when you're near those bees. And over in the meadows bee chamber, damn it, this poison's making me lag. Hopefully that's fixed the lag ever so slightly. I'm still being poisoned to death gradually. And yeah, here we go. Look at this. We're starting to get some good meadows bees. We had a lot of honey produced. From this one visit, we've produced 15 mundane combs, 5 silky combs, actually 22 mundane combs. We got a comb for magical wax, and then we had like something ridiculous, like 20 regular honeycombs. So we're getting some really fertile, really fast bees going. What this is going to do is it's going to give us here, yeah, there we go. That's what we want. The silky propolis, or propolis, however you say it, depending on, whatever way you say it personally. Let's hit U on that. We'll show you what it does after a little brief lag spike. I said U. Oh, we can't do it inside the thing, right? So out of that 5 combs, we got 3 silky propolis. Let's get our brief lag spike over with. There we go. So we can use this with paper to make ladders to mail people and stuff. We can use it in a thermiotic fabricator with an ink sac for stained. Oh, we can make stained glass with this stuff, which is awesome. We can centrifuge it. This is what we really want it for. We can centrifuge it to get silk wisp and propolis, and the silk wisp is what we really want out of this. And the silk wisp we can use to make something like, what is it? It's some kind of better version of it. We can use it for string, obviously. We can use it in the carpenter to get candles with beeswax. That's what we need. That's what I meant. Woven silk in a carpenter with some water. And we need a bunch of that for the 8-beer suit. We can also make candles with the magic wax too, apparently. So yeah, that's what we really want it for. So we're going to put this in the centrifuge too. Let's see what we get. Propolis and 1 silk wisp. Well, it's better than nothing, right? And I might as well put in those mundane combs. So guys, quick little thing to say. Over the course of this episode and next, I'm going to be hopefully getting that 8-beer, well, probably won't get the suit, but I'll be upgrading all of the bee houses here to 8-beeries. Going to be doing a little more breeding, hopefully to be able to start breeding some jungle bees into my lines for the other bees, because the jungle bees seem to be very fast and very fertile, which is good, and they're producing a lot of combs for me. I'm also going to do a lot more Thaumcraft research off camera, i.e. researching all the wands and some of the actual tools as well. And I'm probably also maybe gonna make a few things as well, Thaumcraft related. And I'm gonna do a lot of building as well, because I want to get another tower set up specifically for either bees or industrial craft. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Piggy Plays Feed the Beast. Or Mindpunch FTB Server, whatever I decide to call this, on the Mindpunch server. And I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.
Feed the beast.